You know the brick path in the back of the house, the one that you see from the kitchen window, the one that bends around the far end of the garden, where all the yellow primroses are? And you know how if you leave the path and walk up into the woods, you come to a heap of rocks, probably pushed down during the horrors of the Ice Age, and a grove of tall hemlocks, dark green now against the light brown fallen leaves. And farther on you know the small footbridge at the broken railing, and if you go beyond that you will arrive at the bottom of the Sheep's Head Hill. Well, if you start climbing and you know might have to grab hold of a sapling when it's going to get steep, you will eventually come to a long stone ridge with a border of pine trees, which is as high as you can go and a good enough place to stop. The best time is late afternoon when the sun strobes through the columns of trees and you are hiking up, and when you find a agreeable rock to sit on, you will be able to see the light pouring down from the woods and breaking into shapes and stones of things that you will hear nothing but a sprig of bird song on the leafy falling of a cone or nut through the trees. If this is your day, you might even spot a hare or feel the wing beats of geese driving overhead towards some destination. But it's hard to speak of these things, how the voices of light enter the body and begin to recite their stories, and how the earth holds up painfully against its breast to make hummus and bragbles. Now we who will soon be gone regard the entries that continue to return greener than ever. Spring water flowing through a meadow and shadows of clouds passing over the hills and the ground where we stand in the tremble of thoughts, taking the vast outside into ourselves. Still, let me know before you set out. Come knock on my door, and I will walk with you as far as the garden, with one hand on your shoulder. I will even watch after you and not turn back to the house until you disappear, until the crowd of maple and ash, heading up toward the hill, piercing the ground with your stick.